Have you ever wondered how Formula One photographers like myself, standing trackside during a practice session, a qualifying session, or a Grand Prix race, get a picture uploaded and on social media for our clients, our teams, our drivers, our sponsors, our editorial outlets, how we get those pictures online so fast before you even notice, before the cars have even come back around again, we have those pictures online. Have you ever wondered how that happens? Maybe you've never even noticed. Well, I'm about to tell you, stay tuned.
This video is brought to you by Paddock Focus Photography Workshops. Want to learn how to become a professional motorsport photographer or simply improve your racing images? Check out paddockfocus.teachable.com and use the code PFYouTube for 10% off.
My name is Jamey Price. I'm a professional motorsport and Formula One photographer. I travel all over the world taking pictures of the coolest cars, coolest races, coolest drivers for teams, sponsors, manufacturers, drivers, you name it. I get to cover it. I get to take pictures of it. I love my job. So if you're new to my channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button. You're following me on TikTok, Threads, X, Instagram, and of course here on YouTube. I love my community that I've built. I love teaching people. I love showing behind the scenes of how photography and motorsport photography in particular works. But today, I'm going to do a quick dive into how motorsport and Formula One photographers get our pictures online so quickly. And this is not technology that's new or exclusive to Formula One. We've been doing this for a long time, very long time. Way back into deep into the DSLR days. This is not mirrorless technology exclusively that we're using, but it is a really cool side of Formula One that the teams utilize in a variety of different ways that you probably didn't even know about. So the way it works is I'm standing trackside at a corner. Let's say I'm here in Yas Marina, Abu Dhabi. I take a picture of the car going by. Now what happens from there? So the first thing is that I need to go in and I need to make sure that that picture is as perfect as it can be coming out of the camera. That means sharp, it's the right color, it's the way I wanted it to be. Like if I'm trying to do a silhouette, it needs to be kind of exposed to be a silhouette. I can't edit a silhouette into it after the fact. I can later at my desk for my own use, but I can't do it for the way we do it. So it needs to be the picture that I wanted to make straight out of the camera. That means you need to be a very proficient and experienced photographer, understanding light, shutter speed, aperture, ISO, lens choice, all those things that matter about being a photographer. So I will go through, I'll take a sequence of pictures, let's say Lando Norris or Max Verstappen or Lewis Hamilton driving at me. I'll select the picture that I think is the best one. I don't want to send all of them. I'll select the picture that I think is the best one. I'm looking at it through the viewfinder. I'm making sure that it's sharp and it's the way that I want it to be. And then I'll hit upload. Now, what am I uploading to? We have, this is pretty much how all agencies in Formula One work, is we have a little hotspot Wi-Fi device that is connected to the cellular network, the mobile network here. There's a variety of different ways and companies that do this. There are ways to do this with Starlink, but it's a little bit more cumbersome of a setup to set up a Starlink on the ground. Every time you move, you need to set it up again. It's just a little bit more complicated, but the speeds from Starlinks are extremely fast. But it's not very easy to carry it around because even the small ones are pretty big. So we have these little hotspot devices that we carry around with us. I just have it in my pocket. Some people literally even attach it underneath of their camera with a little Velcro so that the camera doesn't even have to work very hard to try and find the signal. It's literally pumping signal straight into the camera, and it makes it a little bit faster than having it on your pocket or in your belt bag or down on the ground next to you. So yeah, I'll have already given all the FTP information, all the server information for where the picture gets sent. So from once I hit select and all that FTP information is already pre-programmed into the camera, that picture or selection of pictures will go to our editor who is in England. So for the agency that I'm working for, his only job is to be a Formula One editor sitting off-site, and it's a really cool thing that we've been doing for a long time. This agency that I work for, XPB Images, has been using the same editor for many years. He is well versed in what we shoot, how we shoot individually, because again, there's 5 of us shooting for this one agency. So he's getting all of our pictures. So we can't send him 400 pictures per person. It has to be like 10, 15, 20, 30, maybe 40 at most, so that he's not overwhelmed with 40 times 5 pictures. He's not getting 250 pictures or 200 pictures at a time. He's only getting 100, and 100 is still a lot. So he will get those pictures delivered straight to his desk. He's got the FTP server that's sitting at home, and he'll pull those pictures, do a very, very quick adjustment if it needs it. Again, it's supposed to be coming out of the camera pretty much ready to go. He's not gonna have time to edit rainbows and unicorns into his picture. He needs to make sure that we have done our job, so he's just gonna look at color, sharpness, maybe a little bit of crop if it needs it. If it's a really big moment like the race start, or a crash, or a big pass for the lead, or a podium ceremony stuff, he's not doing a lot at all. We're definitely not photoshopping a lot of stuff into these pictures. They're editorially usable, and what I mean by editorially usable is nothing has been changed. Nothing has been cloned out. We're not making big adjustments to these pictures. They could be used by newspapers, which have strict editorial guidelines. You need to be a very good photographer to be an agency photographer, because we're not doing heavy edits on our pictures. It's a second, 2 seconds, 5 seconds, just making sure that it's ready to go. So our editor, Matt, will be looking at all these pictures. He'll then select the ones that need to go in which folders. So a team will get their selection of pictures. Editorially kind of broad shotgun type pictures will go in another folder, and our clients will have access to those pretty much as fast as we can get them from our camera to Matt, who's in England, and then off to their server. And a lot of times the biggest bottleneck is how strong the mobile network is. Depending on the race, sometimes they're great, it's really, really easy, and the mobile network works really well. Other times, it doesn't work at all. You're surrounded by 200,000 people all trying to use their phones. You can't even send a text message, much less a 15 or 20 megabyte JPEG file. Again, that actually reminds me, we're not sending RAW pictures, we are sending JPEGs only. So I shoot RAW and JPEG. I have two memory cards, 2 Lexar memory cards in my camera at all times. So I have one that's doing RAW pictures for me to edit later, or if we need to do a little bit more adjusted to a picture, I will then go and have those pictures in JPEG format, and we're sending the JPEGs straight to Matt in England so that he can work on them. And now you know how we get those pictures so quickly from one place to another. It doesn't matter where we are in the world. I'm in the Middle East, Matt's back in England, and you can look at it sitting at your home in Florida or California or the Philippines or Singapore or Malaysia, China, doesn't matter. We all get the same pictures. We are just about ready to start Formula One qualifying, so I'm gonna go. Thank you for watching, thank you for subscribing, and I'll see you on the next one.
Over the past year, I've used these cheap but fun little NASCAR film cameras to document some of the races I've been to. Now I've turned those photos into a 256-page hardcover book. There are 2 versions to order. One is a regular ship-to-your-door version that will deliver anywhere in the world, or if you're in the United States, you can order the signed and numbered limited edition version of the book. It will make a great gift to yourself or your racing-addicted friends and family.